Which one looks good? Actually, I should probably check how good my channel's doing. Huh. Yeah, I should probably make a new video. Welcome guys and gals to another video where Anyway, I got quite a bit of views from my previous video, so here I am with another one. So I've kind of gotten into this habit of making geometry dash levels, whether they be challenges or full levels, that are humanly impossible. So I thought I'd take a step back and try making a sequel to my first ever impossible level, Lunar Eclipse. Lunar Eclipse was a level I made based off of an old unreleased 9 circles level of mine called Stargazing. Both levels have the typical 9 circles decoration and aren't exactly the most exciting. And even though Lunar Eclipse was an impossible level, it doesn't feel like I was overdoing it enough. Which, yes, for the purposes of this video is a bad thing. You see, when I make impossible levels, the aim isn't to have good gameplay or amazing decoration. No, of course not. I mean, why would it be? No, the aim is to make sure that anybody who plays this is met with pure insanity. That's assuming they don't exit the moment they open the level. This is why I feel like Lunar Eclipse is too tame and needs to look truly impossible. And, well, that's the aim of this video. So I started by creating the level and got straight to work. I picked the song Solar Abyss because much like this level, it was made as a sequel to Lunar Abyss. Not much else to say here. For the cue part, I made the first few jumps some pretty hard timings just to show the player that this isn't your typical 9 circles level. Well, it is, but after that it does get a bit more tame, but it does still require you to be good at timing your clicks. So if you can't do that, then too bad, I guess. I added 2 of these timings in a row because the more suffering I can inflict on whoever plays this, the better. The final part isn't too crazy, like, at all. It's really just there to mimic the memory cue parts in 9 circles levels, even though it doesn't really even require any memory. Whatever, I needed a transition to the ship part, so this is what you're getting. For the ship part, the plan was to make it super tight, which was pretty easy to do. I also added some pretty tight straight fly. I also added this for some reason. Like, seriously, why did I add this? It has nothing to do with the 9 circles level formula, nor is it a part of Lunar Eclipse. Other than that, there's nothing much else to say about the ship part. It's just an impossible generic 9 circles level. The ball part might be one of, if not the easiest parts of the level. What I basically did here was putting a whole lot of orbs chained back to back in a way that forces the player to think fast. It ends with a ball part inspired by what is seen in Takup circles. Again, not much else to say here, just a 9 circles ball part, but harder. The pre-drop, like with most 9 circles levels, consists of a cue part. And like more modern 9 circles levels, the cue part is made more interesting with some timed jumps. Oh, and it also has a sudden wave part because I felt like it. Near the end is a pretty long straight fly segment followed by a cue part that is heavily inspired by silent circles. Because I guess originality is something I struggle with. For decorating, it was honestly pretty simple. The 9 circles decoration isn't anything too exciting, so if you want to know how this looks, just imagine 9 circles, but orange. Yeah. You can skip to the next segment now. That part isn't actually that crazy. It's honestly just a tight wave with some tightly packed swords into a mini wave with... Oh no. So I did the funny impossible level trope of using these slopes in mini wave sections, because I guess it's the only way I know to make impossible wave sections. I also added a funny little difficulty spike, because impossibility and gameplay don't go together. Well, at least when I'm making a level. But don't worry, this should be the only difficulty spike, and never mind. Well, that's only 2, it's not like there's another one. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, I think I might have been going insane while I was creating this level. Finally, at the end I built a final ship part in reference to Lunar Eclipse. 3 words. Tedious, monotonous, and boring. Well, I guess technically that's 4 words if you count the and, but nobody really counts the and. This was so much pain to do, and it was so boring and repetitive. When I ever make another impossible level, you can bet that it ain't gonna be a 9 circles one. But the point is, well, it's finished. And without further ado, here's the complete level. Yeah, sorry about the fact that I can't actually show you the level. Okay, that's a lie, I'm not actually that sorry. But let's be honest, it's basically every other impossible level, but with a different coat of paint. And made by a complete idiot. Of course, if you do still want to see the level, you can play it using the level's ID, which will be in the description below. Or I guess you could just wait for somebody else to make a showcase video of Solar Eclipse, but that is very unlikely. Anyway, thanks for watching this mediocre video, and if you like this video, cool. Oh wow, look at these crazy statistics. Man, I sure wish a high percentage of you could be subscribed, you know. That would be very cool in my opinion. Anyway, see ya.